Borbet sit maich do nod wedi bod rwan idw I Criso fy'n cadrydd mwr and now in Saesneg and now in English. Good morning. How's your day been? I'm Rowan, and welcome to my spooky home. And usually, this time every week, I'm about halfway through the WFKU 3 hour radio hour. Unfortunately, I due to moving, I'm gonna go to that. I'm gonna go that route. Due to moving, we literally signed the lease yesterday, my friend Serena and I, and the official move-in date is the 22nd. Though that could be earlier, crossing our fingers that it will be. Hi, hello, Murnau. Murnau wants to say hi. So yeah, I'm gonna blame moving excitement because oh my gosh, this my friends on Facebook have had um some amount of knowledge of the fucking bullshit. Hi, I know. All the headache that the current owners of this building, because I moved in under different owners, and so yeah, Barnes and Barnes. There are reasons that I was warned against signing with them when I moved back to Ipsy in 2014. And so 2014, 2015, I lived with the roommate who sucks. Um, very, very horrible woman to live with. And I thankfully have not seen her much around. I saw somebody who I thought was her one time, and hi, yes. He's mashing his little forehead against me, begging for a pet, right, Murnau? Right, I know. I'm not paying attention to Kitty. Why am I not paying attention to Kitty? Cause I'm giving excuses to the internet. So then what happens was so yeah, like when I moved in here, September of 2015, it was owned by Curto and Associates, and aka University Properties Management, and yeah, hi. Hi. Yes, I see you. I see you. You're a kitty. So yeah. My friend Charles knows almost as much as I do about the whole thing that went down with Barnes this uh summer to now. From like summer 2021 to now. It's been a massive headache, to put it lightly. Um So yeah, to yesterday I signed the lease for a new apartment. This is going to be one of the apartments, much like the one owned by Karen Maurer. Um, she owns a lot of historic homes that have been divvied up into apartments, and this is owned by somebody different. Landlord is Barry Levin, which I don't know. I'm sure if you care enough, you can probably dox me with that, but whatever. Um, I don't know. I know like who the local landlords are is some amount of public record, and so it would just be about like narrowing down which one of his buildings, right? But yeah, whatever. Um, so yeah, then what happens is I I briefly forgot today that I had a show at 10 p.m. And so I was out at the grocery store, and whilst at the grocery store, I passed by the wine section, during which I suddenly remembered, oh shit, that's right. My show is powered by ADHD and cheap wine. And yeah, I so I was going to be at least an hour late regardless, just due to bus. and and it got even worse because this can't be legal. This cannot be legal. But if I had the goddamn lease in front of me, which I did earlier this week, and I know it's only Tuesday, but I did earlier this week, it is, I might have packed it. I might have been a dumbass and packed it, but whatever. That's another thing to worry about. But yeah, like in the lease for Barnes and Barnes, who are like current owners of my building, have been since January 29th, 2021 was when they took over. Yeah, they say that they do not do parking lot maintenance in the winter, which is effectively saying that disabled people should not move into their buildings. Like, that's what it's basically saying. This cannot be legal. This cannot be legal. So of course, like, I have to like practically tiptoe through the goddamn icy ass parking lot in my building. So yeah, between that and the fact that my spine problems are further aggravated in cold weather, just on basic principle. So yeah, and then the handle to my grocery bag. Yes, I know, Kitty. Yes, I know. You know it's kitty time. You're just like, but you're so stressed. Life stressed you out so much. Why can't it be kitty time? You don't have to talk to the internet. It can be kitty time. I know. He's a sweet little noodle. He's a pain in the butt, too. And he's got a floofy butt. He's got a floofy butt. Such floof on the butt. Oh, yes. So yeah, then what happens is, yeah. But yeah, so, and yeah, like I said, the handle on my grocery bag just, like, snapped right off. And of course it was the bag that had a gallon of almond milk and a simple 6-pack of San Pellegrino sparkling waters that I just got because I wanted to treat myself. And there was a Target Circle offer for like 20% off the San Pels, and I'm just like, I was just thinking to myself, I deserve some sparkling water. And like, it's not like it was that especially heavy either. I mean, okay, if you want to get technical, okay, pints a pound, so a gallon is about 8 pounds. And and each so let's see, 6 12-ounce cans, 12 ounces is 3/4 of a pound. So 2 cans is a pound and a half. So that's another 4.5 pounds. So yeah, like, but it's still under 15 pounds, right? It's still under 15 pounds. You'd think, okay, grocery bags, and this was a paper grocery bag from the store, right? You'd think, okay, this is designed to do this sort of thing, right? But apparently, that is like just barely, right? So that's what I get for thinking I can, get myself just some sparkling waters that I love so much. I know, Kitty. I know. Why say such stressful things about life in the world when Kitty is right here? He is such. I complain about him a lot because he's just like so in your face. He is just so up in everybody's face. But at the same time, it's like he can tell when I am just like done with this shit for the day. And he's all just like, hello, did you know Kitty's right here? Yes, I know Nigel's your favorite boy, but I'm right here. I'm like, yeah, that is exactly how you are. Yeah, it is exactly what goes through your head, isn't it, little Murnau? Doesn't it, Murnau? Yes, it does. Yes, it does. Yes, it ding-dong doodly does. Yes, because you're a pain in the butt. And that's why you like the thumpins. That's why you like the thumpins on your rumpins. Some cats just like this. Some cats just like to be thumped. He's the second cat I've had who gets really into being thumped. No, I'd say the third. but Mr. Midnight wasn't anywhere near as into being thumped as Vermin Ormer now. Oh my gosh, I miss Vermin sometimes. She's the one who had a tumor in her jawbone, and died the same winter as Bob, who died at the age of 20. But yeah. Okay, where was I going? Right. So yeah, like the handle on my grocery bag snapped right off, and so I had to like basically like finagle my um my what's it called? What's the thing called? My sparkling waters and my gallon of almond milk under like a thing, and I'm usually with a cane, and Barnes and Barnes doesn't maintain um the the parking lot in the winter, which can't be legal. This cannot be legal. It's in their lease, but somehow I'm like, like I almost want something to happen to me in that parking lot while I'm like moving my shit a few blocks from here to, the new apartment. Um, when my new shopping cart comes in next week and I start moving my shit. Because I want something I almost want something to happen. And I know like putting this on the internet right now, it's just like, that could be used against you. But I'm like, but at the same time, it's like that can't be legal. That cannot be legal. Like they must have found like some kind of loophole, which should not even be a thing. It's like it's like I can understand like if you're renting out a house to somebody, and so then you're saying like, okay, as the landlord, I don't have to maintain the driveway because this is a house and you are living there, your car and what it needs. But this is like a 23 unit apartment building. There's no way that's legal. So it's like I said, I almost want something to happen to me. Um, and I said almost because I'm a smart person, and not only do I know that could be used against me in court, but I also know that the, being somebody with the terrible back problems that I do have, like that would just like lay me up for like so much longer, like than necessary. And then what happens is, like then what happens? Really, right? Yeah. So yeah, it's like I'm just saying like that. There's no way that can be legal. And you know, like I really hope nothing does happen to me, but whatever. It's a thing. It's the world, right? So yeah, basically, I hurt too much to get up from. I thought, okay, I was gonna work on this for another 15 minutes and then get up and go to my desk and do my show this week, like I usually do on Tuesdays. But like even though it would be like the last half of it, right? I thought, okay, it'll at least be some kind of effort because right? But no, like it ends up I hurt too much, so I'm just basically in for the night. And I'm gonna let the Tylenol do its work, and then like take my round of dinner meds in about another hour or so when I would usually be having dinner on a Tuesday night and all of that. So yeah, that's just me like rambling on about like why I'm not doing the WFKU show this week. And um with a little bit of backstory as to like what was going through my mind when I like got up and went to the grocery store. And well, first I stopped at Joanne because I got to the point where all I needed left to do was the border on this scarf that I've been working on, and I like ran out of yarn like barely a quarter of the way through the border part. So first I stopped at Joanne, and then I went to the Target, which is like right next to the Joanne, and this is one of the Targets that has a grocery section. And I got myself my almond milk, my cranberry juice, my San Pellegrinos, Um, and then because the bus had another half an hour, I mean, I could have gotten on an earlier bus, but the earlier bus would have involved more walking, and my back was already just like not up for walking that far. So instead, I went to like the Meyer, which was next door to the Target, and uh, and then after, and I thought, okay, I'm just gonna goof around for a little bit, and then I passed by the dairy case. Well, first I went all the way back toward the dairy case, got myself some chocolate milk, and then I thought about the part in Lost Souls where the vampires are drinking strawberry wine mixed with chocolate milk, which I need to do a story time about that because I've got a no shit there I was story. Well, sort it's complicated, right? But I've basically got a no shit there I was story about the strawberry wine and chocolate milk and why like nobody knows what the hell is going through um uh Billy aka Poppy Z Bright's mind when he wrote that down in Lost Souls ages and ages and ages ago. Oh my gosh, yeah, that's right. I first read that book when I was like 12, 13, something like that. Anyway, where was I going? Right, yeah. So, yeah, that's why I've got no show this week because I went to the grocery. First, I went to Joanne because I was just like, there's no way that I'm just going to, like, leave it off here. I'm so close to finishing this. I could finish this tonight, and, um, and it's only a few bucks for the thing. And so I did that, and then I was just like, okay, well, I needed to get some almond milk and cranberry juice anyway. I finished off my juice yesterday. I finished off my almond milk today, so I was just like, okay, be a responsible adult, get the actual groceries. And then I was just like, okay, be the responsible cripple and give myself less walking and so get on the later bus, and then when I like basically committed to getting on the later bus, because it's like a different route, right? So when I committed to getting on the later bus, like I said, I picked up the chocolate milk, and then I passed by, and that reminded me for some reason of the strawberry wine and chocolate milk from Lost Souls, which Billy could not have ever actually done that. There's a no shit there I was story time in there. I should do that sometime soonish, probably. But yeah. So then I went to the cheap wine section looking for Boone's Farm. I cannot find Boone's Farm Strawberry Hill at Meyer right now. I don't know why I can't find it at Meyer. I can't even find MD 2020, right? So the strawberry wine I ended up getting was like a Stella Rosa because it was there was a $2.50 rebate on Ibotta, and I will probably link that in the comments below because I've got a bunch of referral links for people to like go try these apps and shit. And if you create an account for whatever apps um, from my referral link, I'll get some sort of kickback on it. So then what happens? So yeah, like then I go and I find my strawberry wine, and then it suddenly hits me. Holy shit, that's right. My show is powered by ADHD and wine, and it is Tuesday, and I should be logging into my show 5 minutes ago because it was about that time. So I was just like, okay, fuck it. I'll just like do the show. I'll just like do a half show this week. And then, like I said, I got off the bus. The handle on my grocery bag snapped. Um, I was kind of a dumbass for getting like a, a couple gallons worth of various liquids because I got the big gallon thing of cranberry juice because it was less money per ounce, and I didn't even have my small cart with me. That's the one that didn't break yet. So then where was I going? Right, yeah. So yeah, I don't know. I was a bit of a dumbass as far as all that shit goes. The reason I didn't take the small cart with me is because um there are bottle returns in there, and for some reason Meijer's been closing their bottle return room at 6 p.m. lately, and I had no intentions of walking to Kroger from Meijer because that's about it's a little under half a mile, but walk, so about like 15 minutes for me to walk. About 10 minutes on a really bright sunny day, where it's not cold. Um, so yeah, like when it is bitter cold and freezing and icy, I'm like, no, no, I'm not gonna walk that shit. But then where was I going? Right, yeah. So yeah, that's about it. Um, Other than that, I might, I don't know. I thought about doing some kind of moving vloggy kind of video thing, but I keep going back and forth about like how good of an idea that actually is because I don't know. I don't know. Anyway, if you've put up with my rambling on about my excuses for why I did not do my show this week, feel free to, if you haven't already, hit the subscribe and the likes and leave a comment and just like hurl all kinds of abusive language at me. I don't care. Um, then what happens is you can then like go and follow me on various social media platforms and all of that. And maybe you can go check out my music on Bandcamp. I'm also on Spotify. I should find the link for that. I should actually upload some music for a change. I should, uh,
Hi, yes, you're a kitty. You're a little bitty kitty cat. Yes, you are. You're a little floofin, and you're so cute and so sweet, and you're just so fluffy. And you're gonna come here.
yes, I know, I know. Mm,
I love you.
yes, you're a cutie. You're a cute little noodle, aren't you? Yes, you are. Yes, you are. He's a pain in my butt, but I love him. Right?
Oh yes. Oh yes. Yes, yes, yes. Ah yes. Yes, yes, yes. Ah yes. You can stand more stable right here, can't you? Yes, you can. Yes. Uh huh. Oh. Oh yes. Yes, yes, yes.
Okay. So yeah, like check out my music, check out my eBay, check out one of these days I'm actually gonna like put some shit back up on my um Etsy shop that they shut down my old one, but I'm like, I'll show you. Right. So yeah, other than that, wear your sunscreen, otherwise take very good care of yourselves, and have exactly the kind of day you deserve. Bats and kisses. Nosta ahuil. Wrong thing.